We start with breaking news. In just the past hour here in Washington, we got another 19 Jeffrey Epstein files, now totaling 328 additional pages for us to go through. These are documents and information the government has had for years but kept under wraps. We are going through them page by page, line by line. We'll have the very latest of this new batch as we're able to verify the information in it. With that, we welcome you to the fairest show on television. And that distinction, fairest show, carries a special responsibility with our lead story tonight. The Jeffrey Epstein files read like a who's who of 90s and early 2000s celebrities. The names and stories you're about to hear come from files in a 2015 lawsuit by Epstein victim Virginia Giuffre. The depositions were where people testified under oath. So the stories in the names have been brought up not just in reporting, but now in court documents and sworn to under oath. Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, Stephen Hawking, Al Gore, Victoria's Secret CEO Les Wexner, billionaire and Hyatt Hotel heir Tom Pritzker, former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak, Kevin Spacey, Naomi Campbell, Kate Blanchett, Leonardo DiCaprio, Michael Jackson. It's a stunning list. And let's be clear, anybody who hung out with Epstein after 2008 did so after Epstein pled guilty to child prostitution. He was a known predator. But fairness dictates that we must separate the salacious storytelling from the facts. For example, Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Blanchett are in the files because Epstein bragged about knowing them. The accuser testified to never having met them. It's hardly fair to now link them to Epstein's behavior. Michael Jackson, one of Epstein's victims, said she never performed a massage on him. Okay. Knowing or hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein is the least of Michael Jackson's oddities. David Copperfield performed magic tricks at a dinner. Hardly evidence of wrongdoing. Then there are the men accused of some very tawdry behavior. Epstein's victim, Virginia Giuffre, again said under oath she was directed to have sex with Thomas Pritzker, the Hyatt Hotel heir, hedge fund manager Glenn Dubman, former Senator George Mitchell, former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson, Massachusetts Institute of Technology professor Marvin Minsky, and modeling agent Jean-Luc Brunel. All of these men have vehemently denied the allegations. Men of power having affairs is nothing new in this world. It doesn't make it right, but it is not necessarily newsworthy. But, and this is an important but, if a secretive man like Epstein is paying young women to trap the world's rich and powerful, then it is a huge story. Journalist Mike Schellenberger says the files provide new evidence Jeffrey Epstein ran sex blackmail operations for intelligence agencies. We'll get to that in a minute. And as we have said, the FBI and others had this information for years. They never charged the men. Is that because it didn't happen? We don't know. But the Epstein conspiracy theories always require a few leaps to connect the dots. The files say Epstein told one of his victims, President Bill Clinton, liked, quote, young girls. We figured that out 25 years ago. Monica Lewinsky became a household name. This isn't new. It's tawdry gossip. There is nothing in the files yet to suggest Bill Clinton did anything wrong. Famed women's advocate and attorney Gloria Allred is with us to break down the legal parts of this, but we start with Jen Smith, chief reporter for the Daily Mail, who's been going through these. Jen, we are in the news business. What really is news out of this?
Not very much. You know, as you say, there is not a huge amount of new detail, not very many specific allegations. We do have one against Prince Andrew detailing an orgy, that's the word that was used, on Epstein's Caribbean island, which the palace has yet to answer for. Andrew hasn't. Obviously, we know what he said in the past, but you're right. I mean, these documents really just paint a wider picture of how deeply entrenched Jeffrey Epstein was in the upper echelons of New York society. And, you know, if you look at this Rolodex, the length that some of these people were prepared to go to overlook his behavior and his conviction down in Florida for the child, child prostitution, which he pled guilty to. As you said, anyone who hung out with him after that, you know, they knew about it. So there's a lot of people looking the other way. This is, I think, an indictment on Hollywood elitism more than it is a trove of bombshell new allegations.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.